Good day everyone, I am REYMAR FLORES and today I am going to explain to you the rules and regulations of volleyball. So let's start with the service. Here, the team captains complete a toss coin before a game is started. It is to determine the team who will serve first. The winner of the toss coin can choose the might either serve the ball to begin a play or to receive the serve from the opponent. In serving the ball, the server must hit the ball 8 seconds after the first referee whistled for service. The opponent must not attack or block a service. Next is the faults. At the time the ball is contacted for a serve, the players in the opponent court must be in the proper order. There will be a fault called if a server doesn't execute the service properly, stepping on the service line and not releasing the ball. Failure to serve the ball over the net is a fault as well. Hitting the ball to the antenna is considered an out. Hitting the ball onto the ground outside the playing area is a fault. Next is the gameplay. Each team consists of 6 players inside the court. The game starts with a service. In this manner, the referee will tell to cue a player to serve the ball. Each team is allowed 3 successive contacts of the ball in order to return it. But individual players may not touch the ball twice consecutively. Front row players may complete attack hit at any height of the ball, but in back row players, they are allowed to attack if the ball is lower than the top of the net. And also, in attacking, the back row players are not allowed to step across at the front zone. 2 timeouts are allowed for each team every set and will last only for 30 seconds. 2 substitutions are allowed in each game for each team. The game continues until one of them scores 25 points and 2 points ahead. Next is playing the ball. Touching the ball in an attempt to block does not count as touch. The same player may be the first contact. Contact with the ball must be brief and instantaneous. Scooping, lifting, pushing, or carrying the ball in a form of holding. A ball clearly hit from a position below the ball is considered as a good hit. Receiving a serve ball with an overhead pass using open hands is not necessarily a fault. A player is not allowed to attack the ball in the opponent's side of the net. The libero is not allowed to have an attack hit, and if the entire ball is higher than the top of the net. Next is blocking. Blocking is the action of the players to choose the net to intercept the ball coming from the opponents by reaching the higher than the top of the net. Blocking may be legally accomplished by only the players who are in frontline service. The team which has affected a block shall have the right to the 3 additional contacts after the ball. Any player participating in a block shall have the right to make the next contact, such as contact counting in a block shall be legal provided it is during an attempt to intercept the ball. Blocking a spike ball is prohibited. Next is the scoring system. A team scores a point by successfully grounding the ball on the opponent's court when the opponent team commits a fault or error. When the opponent team receives a penalty. To win a game, a team should win 3 sets with a score of 25. In case with a tie, 24-24 play is continuing until 2-point lead is achieved. Next is the rotation or the position. At the moment, the ball is hit by the server. Each team must be positioned within its own court in the rotational order, except the server. After the service hit, the players may move around and occupy the next position being assigned. Teams must rotate appropriately in a clockwise manner. Next is the libero. In 1998, the FIVB introduced a new specialist role, the libero. This player wears a different colored uniform from the rest of the team. Can be submitted a back to row for any player on the team. The libero cannot serve, spike the ball over the net or rotate into the frontline positions, but plays a vital role for the team in serve perception and back row defense. Next is the violation. Players are not allowed to touch the ball 2 times in a row. 3 touches made before the ball reaches the other side. Players are not allowed to touch the net. Players also are not allowed to cross to the other team's side. Players may not step over while serving the ball. Players are not allowed to taunt. If the ball lands outside the court, a point is granted. A team may only make a limited number of substitutions. A point is granted to a team if the other team cannot follow procedure. Playing with palm of hands, double contact, line ball, and stepping are violations.